Alright, welcome back to GooTV presents Hearthstone Arena Play. We are going to continue our third trip using our 4-0 Mage deck. There's a good chance it is 1:50 in the morning, so there's a good chance that we're only going to play one here, but I missed this game. I need to get back to this, so I'm using this as an excuse to record a little bit. Let you guys know that these videos are far from done, and hopefully we'll get onto that more. XCOM Enemy Within has consumed my streaming experience. In fact, I just got done with like a 4-hour stream of this earlier today. This is actually going to be a YouTube exclusive for those of you still following it, and we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously I haven't had a problem with this Mage deck so far. Big proponent of that being the I forget the name of it, but the ridiculously powerful like do 10 damage spell that we have. I actually kind of like this opening hand, although it would be nice to get some creatures. Frost Nova seems like it would be better played mid-game, so we'll do this. Okay, so lots of card draw. Lots of 3-mana cards. I go first, so that's unfortunate. Oh, there was a complicated turn. Let's say hi to our opponent, Andrew C. here. Thank you for not having some crazy name. 1/1 Divine Shield. That's slightly annoying. But what can you do? Really, I mean, we're trying to make it to the mid to end game, right? Because that's when this deck really starts to excel. It's got lots of little direct damage sort of stuff, but okay, goody, Knife Juggler. That card's annoying. So 3 mana now, lots of stuff to do. There are lots of stuff possible to do. I think we play our 3/3 taunt. That might have not been the right answer, but at least this slows him down slightly. Remember, we're just really trying to bide time to that middle-late game where my direct damage spells can start taking over. Fireball is nice, but it's more of a mid-game play. There's a good chance that I'll play one of these draw 3 cards, or draw 2 cards, excuse me, depending on what he brings out here. The more he loads up the board, the better off it is for me when I grab that. Oh, that's kind of rude. Fair enough. The more stuff he brings out, the more damage. Pyroblast was the name of the card that I was looking for before. The more stuff he brings out, the more dangerous, you know, like one of my board wiping cards is. However, if I don't have the opportunity to actually get something up and going, then not much can be done there. I really wish I had one more mana, I guess. I guess we'll do this. Force him to deal with my stuff. I hope his Knife Juggler hits my 2/3. Or is that when it summons? Oh, that's summon a minion. Even still, if he decides to summon somebody, I hope that's where that damage goes, or to me. Really, I'm okay with that too. Really all I'm trying to do here is buy a little bit of board control time. But I don't, you know, I guess I don't know. It really depends on... Okay. Yeah, okay. I think killing his knife... Well, killing his 5/2 is the answer. I thought he might actually have a little bit more than that to go around, but actually this is, you know, pretty potent for me. I should be able to kill his 5/2 as well as his 3/1 on the next turn, and be drawing 2 cards as a result, or as a, you know, as another added benefit. So I guess I don't... You might as well take the damage while you can get it, buddy, because those creatures aren't going to be around for much longer. Restore 6 health. Well, that's rude as shit. Okay, well, it's not the way I wanted to go about this, but I think it needs to be done, so Get rid of that annoying ass creature. Get rid of that creature. And that leaves him with not a lot on the board. Not great, but buys me some time. I obviously can't leave that 5 damage creature out there. 3/6 taunt, that's not terrible. I mean, there are a lot worse things in the world. Whenever you cast a spell, summon the Unknown Violet Apprentice. I think we're going to take the card draw. Freeze any character damaged by this minion. 2 of those guys. Not sure how I feel about that. Well, I could draw another 2 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. So it would put me up to 8 cards. I guess I don't know what the max card max hand size is. I'm pretty sure that it's 10. So I'm gonna actually do that. Get the most options possible on the next turn. Unless he's got some sort of buff, and he's a paladin, so I'm sure he does. But unless he has some sort of buff, most damage he can do right now is 4. I really do need to start controlling this board a little bit better than this. But unfortunately, I don't feel like I've played anything in error. I mean, constructive criticism's welcome, so, you know, definitely let me know if I did. But right now, I just feel like this is not necessarily the best draw, given cards that he's had. Plus he got out to some really early punishing damage early on, so I don't know if that'll necessarily continue. And considering the speed at which Andrew C is playing, there is a definitely good chance that this is going to be the only match that I play tonight. It's probably a decision made in vain to be up this late anyway, but XCOM Enemy Within is so good. And I'm seeing it all for the first time, too, so it's you know, doubly enticing from that standpoint. Dude, come on. I mean, I would rather you make the decisions that you want to make, but this is starting to get a little ridiculous. I don't understand what's happening here. Are you seriously not going to do anything for your turn? Are we having some sort of internet connection problem? Okay, I guess he's not doing anything. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. I really don't want to win that way. I mean, I'm not going to say no to it, but got 3 mana left. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Yeah. No. We'll wait on that, I guess. We'll just do this. So, the question now becomes, is he going to... Wow, it went straight to the thing. Is that because he didn't do anything on the last turn? I really don't want to win this way, dude. I'm very confused. This is the first time I've ever had this happen, so I don't know how I can like give you brilliant commentary when stuff like this is happening. So okay, I guess we'll kill his creature, and then sure, we might as well. I don't know what to do. I'm thrown off by the fact that he's not doing anything. That's distracting. Okay. It didn't skip straight to the... Oh, no, that went awfully fast, so... I'm sure that this is making for fantastic video, so I guess I might as well talk about something else, since it appears to me like this is not really gonna pan out into a real game. I don't really understand this at all, but what can you do? So I've been watching The Walking Dead. I guess we can talk about that. And we're coming up. I should say spoilers. You know, I'm let's see here. This is recorded one episode prior to the end of the season, or half season, I guess, is the phrase that they're using. It's been kind of frustrating to me, I guess you could say, that, like, again, spoilers, turn it off now, because I guarantee you there's nothing visually here that you're going to care about unless he decides to actually start playing here. But it was making the assumption that he doesn't, it kind of unnerves me that they're coming up on this half-season break, and it might as well be like the first half of this last season just did not happen at all, because, okay, great, so the governor is back, and oh my god, he's going to make an assault on the prison, because we haven't seen that before. That's kind of lame, I wish, first of all, I wish the governor was a more interesting character, because, man, he is god-awful boring to pay attention to. What a flippin' weird game of this. I've never seen this happen. But, yeah. So, anyway, I don't know. I know I'm not a big... I haven't read any of the comic books. I know a lot of people are big, huge fans of that. So, good on them for keeping that interesting. But, I don't know. From the TV show perspective, I feel like I'm getting a little disheartened. Anyway, before I go off on too much of a tirade, just know I don't like the governor as a character. Never mind like his impact on the show itself. I just mean like his character's super uninteresting. Just totally flat. With that, I guess we'll call this episode finished. Did you see that superior play out of me? Holy cow. Like, mind blown. I guess we'll see you next time.